Welcome to the channel, darling. Subscribe, and let's get started. In Neverness to Everness, Fons are even more important than the regular stamina you use for character ascension materials, arcs, and other activities. They're used for buying cars, properties, character outfits, cooking ingredients, and much more. But a lot of players either waste them on unnecessary purchases or simply don't know the fastest ways to earn them. That's exactly what we're covering in this video. I'll show you the best ways to farm Fons efficiently, where you should spend them, and what you should avoid buying so you don't regret wasting your currency later. Save this video, because I know you'll need to watch it again, and subscribe for more useful NTE guides and tips. How to get Fons. Now that's the important part, isn't it? So, just do everything. Main quests, side quests, open world anomalies, exploration. Literally everything gives you Fons. As you can see in my world, I've already completed a bunch of mini quests and done quite a bit of exploration too. When you're just getting started, progressing through the story will eventually unlock City Tycoon. Right now, I'm at level 17, working toward level 18, and it'll give me a free 5-star character, YyyZzz. And as you keep progressing, you'll also get her copies, along with her signature weapon and its copies too. To level it up, all you really have to do is earn as many Fons as possible and complete some additional tasks that aren't that hard. You can just click on this arrow, and it'll guide you to what you need to do or where you need to go. Once the task is complete, you'll see this cute little green tick. Once you unlock this game mode, the very first thing you'll need to do is open the cafe. At first, you'll only have one branch, but as you progress further, you'll unlock even more branches too. You need to assign any 2 characters to a single branch and serve one dish that generates passive income for you. Right now, I'm at management level 14 and have unlocked 3 branches, which means I can serve 3 different dishes. But as you can see, because customers keep consuming these dishes, you'll need to restock the ingredients used to make them. So just click on restock, and you'll be able to see all the required ingredients. At first, I'd recommend only restocking for 4 hours, since you'll unlock better dishes pretty quickly if you keep playing. Or you can do 24 hours if you're a busy person who only logs in for a short time each day. I'm personally doing 24 hours too, because there's a chance I'll unlock better dishes soon, and I don't want my precious little Fons getting wasted. To get these ingredients, you can either add them to your shopping list and manually visit each shop to buy them, or you can simply order a delivery. It costs a bit extra because of delivery charges, but it saves so much time. You can collect your earnings from here. Okay, now as you can see, my management level increased from 14 to 16, and through the management index, I unlocked 2 new dishes. So yeah, you can clearly see how many Fons per hour these dishes generate. Since the new dishes give me more Fons, I'm going to replace the older ones with these. And now, because our ingredients are insufficient again, I'll need to restock everything one more time. I'll just do it for 24 hours again. And yeah, that was actually a mistake on my part. I should have claimed my Fons first to check the level increase, then added the new dishes before restocking the old ones. So yeah, don't make these silly little mistakes like me. There you go. Now I'll be earning 600 Fons per hour while doing absolutely nothing. And the best part? It doesn't cost any stamina. This is easily the most important way of making passive income in the game. So seriously, don't sleep on it. Like at all. Then there are a lot of other ways to get Fons too. Some of these features will be locked at the start, but they'll gradually unlock as you progress through the game. Early on, you should head over to Heather Row Hobbies, where you'll find a bunch of mini-games. At first, not everything will be available, but the most important mode here is called Little Sparrow. For races and taxi driving, you'll need to buy a car. Personally, I'd suggest avoiding that if you can. I'm not sure whether the game forces everyone to do it or not, but it made me buy a car that was painfully slow and not fun at all. You'll end up wasting a lot of your Fons just to win a few early races, and it really isn't worth it. At the beginning, just focus on Little Sparrow. This is where you'll spend your city stamina. By consuming 1 stamina, you'll get 1,000 Fons, and it resets every week. So make sure to spend all of it so nothing goes to waste. Your Fons deserve better than that. Here, you'll see this maid outfit icon. Just teleport to the nearest available location and head there. This is an anomaly zone, where you can either teleport directly or use this teleport phone booth. Once you arrive, you'll need to invite some of the characters you own. They need to have bond level 2 to participate, but reaching that is very easy. Just progress through the story or complete their bond quests that appear on the map. Nothing too complicated. Invite them, select confirm, and after the countdown, Just select all 3 of these options. The game basically plays itself while you go do whatever you want in real life. And don't worry, you'll barely win any matches anyway. But even if you lose, you'll still spend 10 stamina and get 10,000 Fons. Winning doesn't actually increase the amount of Fons you earn per stamina. It just lets you spend more stamina faster, which only saves a bit of time. So don't stress too much about learning the mode perfectly. It doesn't matter whether you win or lose. Your main goal here is simply to spend your stamina and collect your Fons. Otherwise, if you're very, very new and don't have enough characters yet, you can just match with online players. You don't need to win. You just need to play. Keep placing these blocks and pray for the best. Initially, you'll only have a maximum of 100 stamina, so spending it won't really be difficult. As you progress further, you'll gain more stamina and unlock more ways to spend it, including city delivery, which is my favorite way to use stamina. In my opinion, it's the easiest and best method. You don't need to own any vehicle, and you don't have to stress about time either. You just need to deliver the cargo without scratching it. It's very easy, doesn't take much time, and gives you a really good amount of Fons. You can do 6 deliveries daily, and doing them for 3 days is enough to completely consume your stamina. Next, owner selection is basically the property buying system. The game will eventually ask you to buy a house for yourself. I don't know too much about it yet because I've been busy with other things, but once I properly learn the system, I'll make an entire guide dedicated to it. So make sure to subscribe. I'll take care of the confusing parts for you. Sea Angler is the fishing game mode. From my experience, fishing is actually very easy in this game, and it does give some rewards, but I don't think you can spend stamina there to earn Fons. As for the last 2 modes, yeah, I personally don't care about them. Super Sound is very subjective. It's basically a rhythm game mode. I hate it with all my life, but some players absolutely adore it. If you're into that, good for you. I'll happily stick to my cargo deliveries instead. And I definitely did not download a 50 gigabytes game just to play Tetramanos. And last but definitely not least, Pink Paw's Heist. This mode gives you 1 million Fons without consuming any stamina at all, and it resets every 2 weeks. You just go in and collect as much loot as possible. My next video will be a complete guide for it, so stay tuned. You'll unlock it naturally by progressing through the story. So no matter what you do, main quests and side quests should always be your top priority. Now, where should you spend your Fons? Honestly, that part is completely up to you. My personal goal right now is getting a really good car so I can properly enjoy taxi driving. The races are fun too, but I genuinely love driving taxi in this game. The only problem is that I still don't have a good enough car to fully enjoy it. And the funny part? Fadia is my favorite character in NTE, and her life skill actually gives you extra Fons while taxi driving. She's literally enabling my addiction at this point. But first, if you look at my garage, I bought this bike. This was basically my first real purchase, and I highly recommend getting it too. It makes exploration 10 times easier. It's fast, it's relatively very cheap to buy, and it's absolutely worth the money. I genuinely love this thing. This car is painfully slow, but the bike can be spawned off-road, and as long as you don't have to race or drive taxi, this should be your go-to option. And no, you don't need to buy some crazy super bike or anything. This one works perfectly fine. Overall though, where you spend your Fons depends entirely on what you enjoy. Just make sure you prioritize things that actually benefit your gameplay first before buying unnecessary stuff like cosmetics or things that doesn't matter too much for gameplay enjoyment. That's all for now. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye.